What's up, YouTube? I got a special treat for you today. We have Cam, who you may know him from YouTube as Zero Fats Returns, or you may be familiar with his membership website, Adventures on the River, which is about Amazon and e-commerce. I've been a subscriber to his YouTube channel for a long time. I'm a huge fan of his. A couple months back, you guys may have seen a video from me where I did a review of his YouTube Money Method 2.0, I believe it was called, which is basically how to get started as a YouTube content creator and things like that. Great program, highly recommend you checking that out. But we have a special treat for you today. I've been trying to connect with him for a while to do either an interview or have him do a guest vlog, and he came through for me. He just recently sent it over to me over the weekend. I really wanted to get it posted on Saturday or Sunday, and I've just been swamped. So finally getting it up here today. I'll be posting it soon. Just want to do a quick intro and introduce Cam, aka Zero Fats Returns. Check out his YouTube channel, check out his site. I'll link to some of his stuff in the description box below. But basically what he's going to be talking about is traffic and monetizing a website. And I'll leave it up to him. I won't go too into depth. I know I have a tendency to ramble about things, so I won't go too in depth. But he basically is going to be talking about traffic and how you don't necessarily need huge traffic numbers to make money. Granted, the more traffic you can get, the better, definitely. But I think a lot of people are like, oh, I only get 100 visitors a month, this is pointless. And really, if you're monetizing your traffic well, and if you have a niche site and the people that are coming to your site are focused on a specific niche, you can do well even with a small amount of traffic. I mean, honestly, there are people out there who make more money on a site that gets probably less than 500 visitors a month, but very targeted visitors. Some of those people probably make more money than the guy getting, 50 or 100,000 visitors to his site. So I'll hand it off to Cam here in a second and let him kind of talk about this stuff with you guys. But I just want to touch on one more thing. I'm not a real analytical person. To me, like doing test samples to see which ads perform better, what ad colors perform better, what ad placements perform better, digging into Google Analytic info, to me that's not fun. That doesn't mean it's not necessary, but it's something that I hate to do, but it's something you absolutely have to do. I'll just talk real briefly. I've been probably blogging and kind of dabbling in internet marketing for probably 5 to 7 years, and I've only recently found success in it in probably the past, I've made some money. I've made a couple $100 a month here and there with some programs, but I've really only had success recently when I started doing exactly what Zero Fats talks about in his video, which is run a couple different ad placements, track the analytics, track the ad performance. Different advertising programs are going to let you name campaigns, certain things, but if a 728 by 90 banner across the top is outperforming other size banners, well, by all means focus on that. If banners that blend in with the page perform better than banners that stick out, we'll do banners that blend in with the page. Run some tests and really get to know your site and your audience and what people are looking for, and most importantly, what performs well. I ran AdSense on my site for like 5 years. Lucky if I make, at the peak I was maybe making $7 to $10 a day. I mean, a lot of times like $3 a day, and I just kept banging my head into the wall. Why isn't this working? Maybe I'll start more sites and run AdSense. But again, AdSense is a lazy man's advertising, unless you're doing like 100,000 visitors a month, 500 visitors a month, 500,000 visitors a month. You're really not going to make money doing AdSense. So listen to what Cam says here. He kind of steers you guys to cost per action, or CPA, which is trying to make somebody do an action, as opposed to PPC, which is paid per click. So really follow what he has to say here, and really focus on what he says. Everything he says is great, but really focus on what he says about monetization and figuring out how to make the most of the traffic that you do have. So I've rambled on much too long here. I'm going to turn it over to Zero Fats, and just wanted to thank him for taking the time to make this video. I know, probably like myself, I'm sure he's a very busy guy, so I really do appreciate him taking the time to do this. Check out his links and stuff in the description box below, and I'm sure he'll be checking in on this video. So if you guys have any questions for him, leave it in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate you watching. Share, like, subscribe, and without further ado, here is Zero Fats Returns talking to you guys about traffic and monetization. Thank you, guys.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Cam from the Zero Fats Returns YouTube channel. Man, I just want to thank Rules for Rebels for giving me a chance to contribute to his cause. Man, I love the Rules for Rebels YouTube channel. Always seeing great videos on there. He's doing an awesome job. And hopefully I can get a chance to contribute right here, right now, with some more great content that can help you guys. So with that being said, let me get into what I want to talk about with you guys today. You always hear people talking about traffic. Anybody who does online stuff, anybody who wants to make a blog or a website or an Amazon niche site, anybody who wants to actually sell something online, man, you're always hearing them talk about traffic. But I want to talk to you guys just for a minute about something that, man, is every bit as important as traffic. Every bit, man. Some might even say it's more important than traffic. So to explain my opinion on this and to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about, I want to give you an example. So let's say we got a guy, right? And this guy's name is Joe, right? And Joe decided he wanted to create a blog, right? So Joe creates a blog. And Joe decides he wants to monetize this blog with a hosting company, right? This hosting company has an affiliate program, and they give you $50 for every person that you can get to sign up for affiliate, that you can get to sign up for hosting, right? Pretty cool, and it's not far-fetched. My hosting company is Just Host. That's justhost.com, and they give me $60 for every person I get to sign up. And I don't mind doing that because they're pretty awesome. They do a really good job for me, okay? But for our example, let's say Joe's getting $50 for every person he gets to sign up over at his hosting company, all right? So he does a blog, right? And he's got some articles on there that are about, how to blog, and some articles about, this and that and the other, but they kind of relate. Several of them kind of relate to hosting, right? And that's how he kind of funnels people to join his hosting company. Pretty cool. Here's the problem. Joe is only getting about 100 unique visitors. just pretend that spells visitors, all right? All right, 100 unique visitors a month, right? And only 1% of those visitors are converting, right? What that means is 1% conversion. So what that means is, what's Joe doing, man? He's making $50 a month. He's making $50 a month, right? And most people in this situation, here's what they think. They think, man, I need more traffic, dude. 100 visitors a month, that sucks. I need more traffic. But here's the thing about it, man. Okay, and you see this a lot with Amazon niche sites and people that are trying to sell product for Amazon and push people to Amazon's website. They want more and more traffic, more and more traffic, more and more traffic. But a couple things that they tend to overlook that are really going to serve them well and that are really going to serve you well are two things, right? Monetization. I'm just going to say monetization strategy, okay? And optimization. Optimization. And you know what? Monetization might seem a little bit more sexy than optimization, but still not quite as sexy as like driving like thousands and thousands of visitors to your website, right? So monetization strategy. I don't think Joe's monetization strategy is bad, okay? His hosting company, it's very cheap, it's very reasonable, and everybody needs hosting if they want to do something online, for the most part, right? So I think the hosting company affiliate strategy is pretty good. That's not bad. But now, here's what is bad. 1% conversion, okay? He's only getting 100 visitors. My pen's going bad on me here. 100 visitors a month. And a lot of people would say, oh, dude, you need more traffic. But just think about this for a second. What if he could get that 1% up? I mean, what if he could get more of that 100 visitors converting, right? What if instead of 1%, instead of one person out of 100 buying his hosting package, what if he could get it up to 10%? What if he could get 10 people doing it, right? Because that takes him from 500, that takes him from 50 bucks a month to 500 bucks a month, right? That takes him from $50 a month on that blog to $500 a month. All he had to do was figure out how to get 10 people to sign up for hosting instead of one person a month to sign up for hosting. He's got a steady flow of 100 visitors a month to his blog. Now the chances are, if he's studying and he's figuring out how to grow his blog, that 100 visitors a month is going to naturally and organically start to grow a little bit. You know, he's going to get a little bit more and more visitors to his blog every month. Okay, now, if he could take that 1% conversion, why is only one person out of 100 people signing up for my hosting? It's a good situation. It's only like $3 a month for hosting. They're an awesome company. They're very reputable. And how come more people aren't signing up? I don't understand. For every 100 people that come through my site, only one of them sign up. How could I improve that? And you know, that question right there is what people call optimization. You know, what Joe needs to do is not necessarily focus on getting more traffic. Maybe his efforts would be better spent maybe optimizing his site a little bit. How can I get this 1 to 10, right? How can I get 10 people to sign up for my hosting package? Because if I could do that, I'd boost my income from 50 bucks a month to 500 bucks a month. And the way he does that is he makes little changes on his website and he compares them. And a lot of people call that split testing. Now you might have heard that term before and it might have turned you off because you thought, dude, that's too complicated for me. I barely know how to put a blog together. I don't know how to make money. I don't got any traffic. I'm not going to worry about that split testing stuff. All right, I don't even know what to do with that. I don't know what's going on. First of all, stop being intimidated by stuff you don't understand, okay? You didn't understand how to make money online when you first got started with that. You didn't understand how to build a blog when you first got started with that. You're not going to understand split testing when you first get started with it, and that's okay. It doesn't matter. There's 1,000 million YouTube videos about how to split test, and there's all kinds of free tools to help you do it. The point is, you got to start doing it. And the reason you want to start doing it is because even if you never got another visitor more than 100 a month, you could take that 1% up to 10% pretty quickly when you start testing things. Well, let's see. What if I try putting my little affiliate link for my hosting company? What if I try putting one up here at the top of my webpage also, and instead of down here? Or what if I do it in both places? Or what if I try a pop-up? You know, what if I try a pop-up that pops up this far into someone visiting my site, right? What if I try it, right? What if I try a few different variations and I compare them, right? Because you can do that with split testing. You can compare the different variations and figure out which one is converting better. You know, I'll have two different versions of the same page. Half of my visitors will automatically go to this page. Half of them will automatically go to that page. I'll set it for 1,000 visitors, right? Once I get 1,000 visitors through, I can see which one wins. Which one is getting more clicks? Which one is converting better? Once I get a winner, that'll be the page I use, and automatically what I'll do is I'll create another variation of that one to try to make it even better, right? Because I want to optimize it to the best that I can. And what am I doing? What I'm doing is I'm maximizing my traffic, okay? If I only got 100 visitors coming to my website, I should be able to take that 1% to 2%. I should be able to take that 2% to 3%, and so on and so forth, until that 50 bucks a month is at 500 bucks a month, okay? Now these are small numbers, you guys. Most of you guys are going to be able to get to 100 visitors a month really fast, okay? So I'm talking about very small, minute numbers here, all right? The split testing is critical. If you're not doing it, you're wasting your time and you're losing money, okay? The other end of that is the monetization strategy, okay? Let's say Joe wasn't doing the affiliate thing. What if he was just being lazy and doing AdSense? Well, I got news for you. Sponsored ads on your blog or website is not that efficient of a way to make money. And the reason is because they are based on how much traffic you got, heavily based on how much traffic you got, okay? You're gonna be making pennies, pennies for these sponsored ads through Google AdSense per impression, right? It's not a good way to make money. You need thousands of visitors to make money. I'll give you an example. I had a website called adventuresontheriver.com. Still got it. And on that website, it started out being a free site, okay? I said, hey man, I'm going to make a free site that doesn't charge anybody anything, and I'm going to put Google AdSense on there and have like advertising, and that's how I'm going to make my money, right? You know how much money I was making off of that a month? Oh, about $2 or $3 a month. I wasn't getting a lot of traffic. I was funneling my traffic from YouTube. I had a YouTube channel and I was funneling my traffic to my website from my YouTube channel. And you know what? I had traffic. I had a dedicated following, but it was only enough to earn me a few bucks a month through Google AdSense. Then what happened was I said, you know what? Forget that. And I changed my model and I closed off the site. I made it a membership site. Started charging people about $10 a month to be members of my website. And then you know what happened? I went from making $2 or $3 a month to making thousands of dollars a month. And that income grew every month. Okay? That's a huge difference. Just because of the monetization model I picked. Okay? If you know you're getting 1,000 visitors a month, that's all you're getting. Are you monetizing your website correctly? Could you be monetizing it in a way that would maximize revenue, right? Maximize revenue to, basically by maximizing your traffic, right? Maximize the traffic. If you're getting 1,000 visitors a month, how can you maximize it? Okay? What's the best way to make money off of that site? The answer is not the same for all sites. The answer is not the same for all sites. If you're small time, monetization strategy is important, all right? And so is optimization, because you need to maximize all of that traffic. Anyways, I hope this has been helpful to you today. As I said, shout out to Rules for Rebels. Thanks for allowing me to contribute, man. If you like this video, please like, please share, please subscribe to Rules for Rebels. I'll see you guys back on the Zero Fast Returns YouTube channel. Peace!